Hey, we got some practice here. The first set is identifying the slope from a line. Lines can be given in different ways, so we'll see how it works. The first one is y equals negative 7x plus 4. That is very nice because it is in y equals mx plus b form. So in that case, we know that the m is the slope. So the m in this case equals negative 7, so that's our slope. The second one gives us 2 points. The 2 points are negative 4, 7 and 8, 3. So we're going to have to use the slope formula. So we need an x1, y1. So we'll make that negative 4, 7. x2, y2. We'll make that 8 and 3. So we'll just fill in our formula. M equals y2 minus y1, so that'll be 3 minus 7, over x2 minus x1, so that'll be 8 minus negative 4. So on top, 3 minus 7 is negative 4. On bottom, 8 minus negative 4 is a positive 12. So we get negative 4 over 12, which if we simplify that fraction, it'll be negative 1/3. Why not write it in the simplest form? So given 2 points, we can use that slope formula to calculate the rate of change. And the last one is a graph, and it has 2 points. One of the points is negative 3, negative 4, and the other one is 3, 0. Instead of using the slope formula, I'm just going to use my finger. So I'm going to start on the leftmost point that is marked, which is negative 3, negative 4. And I will go up 4. So we're going to have a slope of 4 on top. That's the change in y. And then to get to 3, I will go over, looks like 6. So 4, 6 is the slope. We'll reduce that to 2/3. So let's just kind of check that. Could I also go up 2 over 3? Yes, I would hit a point on the graph. Okay. So various ways of getting the slope. Sorry. Weird things happen. Try it this way. So our next set of problems is to graph a function. And the first one is in y equals mx plus b form. Is y equals negative 2/7 x plus 4. The two things we can identify there is the m, which is negative 2/7. That's our slope. And the b is 4, which gives us a y-intercept of 0, 4. So let's plot that 0, 4. That gives us a point, and then we're going to use the slope negative 2/7. Now I'm going to make that a negative 2 and a positive 7. And it'll take me over to the point that looks like 7, 2. And I'm just going to go ahead and connect that since there's not a lot of room to continue on in that direction. The next one, f of x equals 4x minus 8. Again, that is in y equals mx plus b form. The m there is 4. So let's make that 4 over 1. Treat it as a fraction, change in y over change in x. And the b is negative 8, so that is 0, negative 8 for the y-intercept. So I'll go down to negative 8 to start my graph, and then my slope of 4 over 1, I will go up 4 over 1. Looks like I'm at the point 1, negative 4, but then I'll go up 4 over 1 again, and it looks like I'm at the point 2, 0. I'm just going to go ahead and make my graph off of those 3 points the best I can. And I have the correct graph if I want to go back and look at any of the characteristics. Okay. So let's see next. We've got a set of descriptions where we're trying to come up with, it says write the equation for the line described in slope-intercept form. So we're trying to write a y equals mx plus b equation. What's going on there? There we go. So we're trying to write a y equals mx plus b equation. So let's see what we got. The first one are the points -3, 2, and 4, 5. So we don't have a slope. So the first thing we need to do is find a slope. So we'll let the -3, 2 be the x1, y1, and the 4, 5 be the x2, y2. So let's do the slope. M equals the change in y. That'll be 5 minus 2 on top. Change in x on bottom. 4 minus -3. So we'll have 5 minus 2, which is 3 on top. 4 minus -3 will be a positive 7 on the bottom. So our slope is 3/7. So let's use that point slope formula. Y minus y1 equals m times the quantity of x minus x1. So we've identified all these parts. So y minus 2 equals 3/7 times x minus -3. So we'll make that plus 3. So we'll distribute the 3/7. So y minus 2 equals 3/7 x plus 9/7. But we want to make sure we get that y by itself. So we'll add 2 to both sides. So we'll have y equals 3/7 x. 9/7 plus 2, that's 9/7 plus 14/7. So that sounds like plus 23/7 if you get y by itself. Alright, the second one, the description is we've got slope is -4. That's m equals -4. And we've got the point -3, 6. So that's x1, y1, -3, 6. So we've got everything we need. We've got a slope and we've got a point. So we'll drop things into our y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So y minus 6 equals -4 times x minus -3. So we'll go ahead and make that plus 3. So let's go ahead and distribute. Y minus 6 equals -4x minus 12. Let's get y completely by itself. So we add 6 to both sides. So y equals -4x minus 6 when we add 6 to 12. So y equals -4x minus 6. All right, there we go.